What's up, Hard Knock TV? This is Jessie Reyez saying, hey, baby.
His album comes out.
Yeah.
You're featured on it.
Yeah. He was there yesterday. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Tell me about working with him. And I mean, I haven't heard the song yet. What was that like?
It was fun.
Yeah.
He's dope. I love him, man. He's also, like, the shit I said earlier about how we've been so lucky to meet, like, dope people that are willing to help.
Yeah.
He's been, like, so supportive and so helpful and so positive, and so is Mark, his manager, has been really helpful to us as a team. Working with him was awesome. Yeah. He's really funny, man. He's like chill. This song, Hard to Love, it's about being a difficult human being and being full of complications, but I'm happy that I'm so difficult, because that way if you love me, I know that you're gonna really, really love me, you know? Like I put in effort, I make an effort to put all my flaws very much in the forefront, you know? So no one could tell me like a few months later, like I didn't know about this. You know what I mean? So that way when you find love, or if God blesses me, I know it's like, you know, potent. Yeah. Yeah, man. That's what it's about. It's coming really soon.
Is that energy?
It's like funky, man. It's in the pocket, you know?
Yeah.
It's that kind of like, it makes you do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the pocket.
It's funny, at the show yesterday, you had such a range from going from like the stuff with just like the acoustic guitar to then at the end, just kind of like, I was like, wow, like you're going at it. It was dope. I love it. Like I'm trying to imagine if that's like one of those songs that's gonna be at the end of the year.
No, Blue Ribbon. Blue Ribbon is something else. Blue Ribbon is psychotic. I love it, but it's psychotic. Hard to Love is this. It's like swaggy. It's like Sopranos, like Mobs. Like imagine this like a slow-mo mob walk. That's what it is. That's what Hard to Love is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Looking forward to it. How has Toronto influenced you? Something like the remix project or just even the music scene there?
Man, so much. I feel like I was fortunate because Toronto has so much multiculturalism. Especially
I didn't realize that until I went there.
Yeah, man.
Once I went there, I was like, wow, there's a lot of different immigrants here just like making, you know, pockets of things that represent home and stuff.
It's cool, man. It's cool. I loved it. I love the fact that I'm from there. It's cool too because it allows you to stay connected to your culture. Like I'm not Colombian born, but I feel like I have Colombian blood, you know. And had I maybe grown up in a city that was more, you know, not as accepting,
right,
I might have not still had my native tongue. I might not still like be so connected to like our customs and our beliefs and even religion and spirituality and all that. So I feel like that really helped. I spent some time in Brampton too, which was dope because it at the point when I moved, it wasn't as mixed as Toronto is now. It is, but same thing, man. It just allowed me to be grateful for it, you know.
Yeah, shout out Toronto.
Shout out Toronto. The remix project. The remix project changed my fucking life, man. If it wasn't for the remix project, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you.
Wow.
If it wasn't for Gav, because Gav is the one that like decided to play the song for King Louis, just cause. And then King Louis messed with it, and then we ended up making a song together, and then Chance tweeted lyrics, and then me and Chance linked, and then Byron, my other manager, who at that point wasn't my manager, he was just Mauricio, my other manager's friend, showed Jeremiah, which is this guy at BMG, who's also changed my life. All those things happened just because of remix, you know? And remix happened because Ruiz told me about it, and he was like, there's this thing. So I took I was living in Florida at the time, and that's around the time that I was bartending and I was busking. And then I spammed everybody on my Facebook, everybody, because I thought that's the right thing to do, right? Send my fucking song to everybody. And
what song did you send them?
I sent them this song called Why Should We?
Why Should We?
Why Should We?
Okay. What's that song about?
Truth is, I don't really feel no guilt. It's about being in a relationship with somebody that doesn't, like if they want to be present, but their soul isn't in it. So if your soul's not in it, I'll be present, but I'm taking my soul out too. You know? You want to be robotic? Okay, let's be robotic.
So you spammed everyone on Facebook.
And then he was one of them, and he was like, hey, there's this thing called the Remix Project. And then I went back to the bar, and I begged my manager to give me the weekend off so I could fly back to Toronto to audition. And then I found a $50 flight on Spirit Airlines. And shout out to Spirit Airlines. Bro, real talk, shout out to Spirit Airlines.
I lost my bag a couple times.
Yo, man, it's almost like you kind of gotta gamble, you know? Sometimes in life you just gotta gamble. They didn't lose my bag though, I was happy. I'm sorry they lost your bag. Yeah, so I went there and then auditioned, and then I flew back and finished some more shifts at the bar, and then I got notified that I had made it, and then I moved back home. And then that year was me fucking putting in nights, putting in everything I had, I just stayed. And they had to kick me out of the place. Like, ask Daniel Daly, they had to kick me out of that place, man. I was so, yeah, I was so fucking grateful. I was so grateful. So I didn't want to waste the opportunity, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yesterday, your 3 covers were all hip-hop covers.
Yeah.
You talked about Chance, you did Coco Butter Kisses yesterday.
Yeah.
I was waiting for you to spit it sometime. Do you spit too and speak about like the influence of hip-hop has had in you?
Oh my God. I feel like sometimes I catch a flow in certain songs. Like Gatekeeper, I spit a little bit. Yeah. Fuck It, I spit a little bit. Yeah. But I love hip-hop. You know? It's everything, like the idea, the rebellion, the seeds, the like everything. The fact that so many minorities are so fucking welcomed into it. I love it. I could fucking bump Biggie. I could fucking bump Pac. I could be like, I fell in love with it when I was like, I want to say like 7 or 8 years old, and I just remember hearing Biggie, 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 can't you see? I think I was skating with my homeboy who passed, Andrew, and we were like, what the fuck is this? Like, this is dope. It was sick. And then my first, like, when I really sat down and listened to fucking bars, I found like a Mobb Deep CD on my way to school. I think I was like, oh my God, R.I.P. Prodigy. That was dope. It was raining that day. I can't believe that CD wasn't ruined. It was just on the floor on the sidewalk. And I was like, I found a CD. I found it. Popped it in. Little Mobb Deep.
Wow.
And then the next one I got, I think, was Nas, Stillmatic. Young too. I was like maybe grade 5. How old is that? Like 11? And I remember hearing Smoking and being like, I love it. I'm teaching all my friends, and then teaching them fucking like, let the ceremony start. I style, stay real, stay true, stay hold the fix. Never put a bitch on. Yo, I love that, man. And I taught all my friends it too, like horrible influence for like the kids' parents. But I was like, man, this is dope. I loved it. I love hip hop.
Tell me a little bit about why you picked to cover those songs, like for example, like Coco Butter Kisses.
Chance, I fuck with Chance heavy. I fuck with him so heavy. And he's also helped me with guidance. Like, I don't know, we've been really fortunate as a team to like meet people that are willing to offer guidance and that are good people. Yeah. You know? And I feel like he's a great example for me. Ever since I started, I always say one of my goals are like to like buy my dad a farm and to start a school, to found orphanages and name them after my mom, and to do philanthropic work and then die a legend. I just want to die and know I have given something back. And Chance is such a dope fucking example of that. Like all the philanthropy that he does, all the like the way that he influences community, the way that he speaks out on politics, the way that he like is not afraid to be a proud family man, not afraid to be proud and loud with his spirituality. Like I rate all of that, man. You know, I hope I'm searching for that.
I feel like you're doing it.
Thank you, man.
I mean, I saw the reactions to the people at the show yesterday. You definitely connected with them.
Thank you. That's dope. Thank you.
What about, for example, like that part?
That part?
Yeah,
I fuck with Schoolboy. Collard Greens is one of my favorite songs. Collard Greens, I can name like my top 3 favorite songs of all time. Collard Greens by Schoolboy.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Of all time. Pink Matter by Frank Ocean. Yep. And Man I Used to Be. No, I gotta say a sign because there's a Spanish side and then there's an English side, so top 3. And Man I Used to Be by this guy named Chaos in Toronto.
Of course.
And yeah, man. But anyways, Collard Greens to me is like, it makes me feel like I can fucking like do anything. Yeah. It makes me feel like a transformer, you know?
How's that?
Like I could just fucking blow up and be like, do, you know?
Right.
Everything. Missy's laughing. I love it. What was the question? Oh yeah, because I fuck with that song, man, and Kanye-isms, his believe in yourself-isms, and you can do anything-isms, all of that.
I definitely love older Kanye more than newer Kanye. I'm not gonna lie.
More than the newer one?
Well, I mean, him supporting Trump, I had an issue with.
Well, no shit. Bash Bush but support Trump is kind of hard to swallow. I can get that.
Hard, right?
It's difficult to think about politics and that in the same breath. Yeah. In that regard, I get you though. When you think about it in that spectrum, you could kind of just, it hurts.
Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. I don't want to get super deep into Kanye.
That's all good.
Last thoughts. What do you want to leave your fans with?
What do I want to leave my fans with? A piece of me, a piece of my heart. I want to leave them with positivity. I didn't know it would feel like this to impact people. To have people coming up to me after shows crying or being like so emotionally invested and then telling me thank you for like giving them confidence, or thank you for like, man, some people have said like saving them, and I'm like, fuck, that fucks me up, because I sometimes I don't feel like I'm worthy of having that sort of impact, because I'm like, fuck, thank you for letting me be that positivity, because sometimes I don't feel like I'm all that positive, you know, and it motivates me. It makes me feel human, it makes me feel humble, it makes me feel grateful, it makes me feel like I have purpose, like this is of a deeper purpose, you know. I want to keep leaving people with that. I want to keep like touching people and connecting, and I want to make my family proud, you know.
I think you're doing that.
Thanks. Thank you. Thanks, man.
Thank you for your time.
Yo, thank you. This was lovely. This is such... Yo, man, I want to do all my interviews in the park from now on, dude. This is... You should ask these guys, man. Anytime we're in the van and we, like, stop, like, on tour, I'm always like, I need 10 minutes, and then I'll go and find a patch of grass, and I'll just sit.
That's how you reconnect.
Dude, yes. So this feels lovely.